That one's for the Pixies. When I was at college, it was the Pixies and R.E.M. that changed my life. Thank you. This one's dedicated to our heroes, the Pixies. Just sort of stop whispering. It doesn't sound like the Pixies, but you know.
When asked to follow their act at the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival, Radiohead's Thom Yorke stated, "No, that's just not right. The Pixies opening for us is like the Beatles opening for us. I won't allow it. There's no way we can follow the Pixies."
Well, we were just a school band. I mean, Pixies were... We'd talk about travelling up to London to see the Pixies.
That was the first decent gig I ever went to, I think, really. It was the first one where, you know, I came out at the end of it thinking, well, that's just... what's the point, really? The look on everybody's faces when they turn around at the end of the song and there's blood all over their faces and you know, whatever. And it's just really friendly and really chilled out and really happy, and everybody feels like they've totally got something out of their system.
Some of the Surfer Rosa stuff that I remember just being too shouty or too near white noise. There's so much going on in there that it's, now it can really hold my attention.
I just thought it was the sexiest record I'd ever heard, and the way the drums sounded on that record. On the face of it, Surfer Rose is sort of, it's like a horror record. It's really, really, really violent.
There's something desperate about the way Joey plays, where it's just striving to get something out of this instrument. Very, very brutal, and yet really original. And just he's making sounds by how he's attacking the guitar rather than using electronics or gadgetry to change the sound of it. One of the reasons we don't use guitars much anymore now is because, you know, there are only a handful of Pixies albums, and you kind of can't keep copying them, which it feels like is what we've done for so long.
When Doolittle came out, it was just like everybody jumped on the dance floor as soon as he played the bass, which was like weird.
Monkey Gone to Heaven is just something about the way it just shimmers and sounds like a very shiny recording.
I had this particular image of them in my head as really nasty little vicious little people about this big. You tend to watch Kim Deal because she's like, well, what's she going to do now? Is she really going to manage to keep that fag balancing on the end of her bass till the end of the track? I saw them when they did the Bossa Nova stuff, and I really, really love the surf stuff for some reason. It's not like you can cover Pixie songs, really. You know, you can't, it's impossible. Because they're so individual, they come from such a one-off place. I mean, it wasn't sort of like, hey, aren't they great musicians? It was about what they were sort of able to create.
All their songs, all the Pixie songs are just so wonky and so, you know, not just lyrically, but even the rhythms and the length of everything. It's never, it's all quite taut. It's all quite condensed music as well.
It's educational. It's brilliant.
Chomp-Le-Monde has just has the sound of a band that hasn't given up and is just, you know, it's still looking into new things.
It doesn't feel like they're flailing around ever, which is like it's quite scary. You know, normally you expect bands to sort of struggle a bit when they go off in certain ways, and it didn't feel like that. Whether a Pixies band could happen now, well, you'd have to be that good for a start.